Look, I love her. I love that she's ballsy. I love that she says it how it is. And you know, it absolutely fires people up the wrong way sometimes. She doesn't mince her words, and that's great. And I think everybody needs that one of those people in their lives. You need someone who can just tell you how it is, and that's a Heather. I mean, she's obviously not me. I'm nothing like her. We're certainly in the same age group. Well, it's interesting because it's been 3 months, you know, that the viewers haven't seen Heather, and obviously the relationship with Ben's continued, which is brilliant. I hope Stephen says the same. The relationship continues to be tested. It's now very public, and I think she's got to deal with what the public perception is of a woman who's a lot older than Stephen's character. How does that look on the outside? And I think she's dealing with that a lot. How do I feel about it? How does she feel about going out with someone so much younger? And she can hear what people are saying. You know, she's got that dialogue in her head. What are you doing? You're old enough to be his mother. Well, some of the stuff that the writers write, and they're geniuses, they write stuff that would never come out of my mouth. So I've really got to work out where that's coming from. She's sharper than I am, which is terrific. Look, it's hard to say. Like when I read a script, I sort of have to try and thread myself in it. I have to sort of find my voice in it as well. And there are bits of Heather that are me. But I'm just surprised that we get away with some of the stuff we do, that Heather says. I mean, she really gets to the heart of things. And a lot of people don't have that license. We don't in everyday life. We don't get to have that opportunity where you can just say it, you know. And I think that's what's lovely. It's quite freeing, I suppose, in a way, in a sense, that I can actually just say exactly what I think without censoring it. And that's part of the beauty of Heather, and they write her so beautifully that, you know, I'm always surprised by what's coming up. The changes that you're likely to see in Heather, I'm hoping the relationship continues with Ben, because I actually think our audience wants that. You know, and I think it would be really healthy that we continue it and see where it goes, and I think the potential's there for that. I think she's going to come into her stride a little bit more. I think she's going to free herself of her marriage a little bit more so that she can then operate as a sole human being, which is great. So I think we'll get to know her a little bit more of her fragility, more of her strengths. And you'll find out probably just how good a friend she can be. She'll go into bat for a lot of these guys. But it's going to be interesting to see where we take Ben and her. I mean, personally, I'd love it to continue. I don't know how Stephen Peacock feels about that, but it's working well. We have a really good chemistry, and I'm really curious to see it. And I think the Australian audience is going, let's give this a shot. We want to see this play out. So I hope that the writers do that.